What is the meaning of life? You spend your whole life wandering to Europe, and then you get to it. But what's the point? What's the point? You have completed your goal. Are you satisfied? Do you keep going? I guess we'll find out today. Hello, world, and welcome to another episode of Wandering Back to Europe, where once again we have wandered back into Europe and we don't know what to do. Do I change the name of the channel? Do I do something else? I don't know. The goal with this was just basically to go into Europe. I thought it would take longer, or I thought I'd be tired by it in the end. I'm not. But yeah, I'm trying to see how far I can go. And judging by the first game against Stuttgart, we did not do too hotly at all. Right, so let's quickly cover what we've done. This is kind of what we do. We just quickly rush through things. We don't show you anything. I lie about a lot of things, hide all the inconvenient truths. But yeah, as you can see here, we took on Newcastle. After the horrible game against Stuttgart, we reversed the scoreline and we won 3-2. A bit of a weird one, a bit of a nervy one, but Ryan Brewster, again coming up clutch. This man, look at this dribbling and finishing. He is really good, good determination, good composure. In a normal team, he would have played well, but in a normal team, you don't have Javier Fernandez. What is this man? He is also, if you take a look at our squad, our most valued player, and he's not the most expensive player we bought, because remember, we bought him for 13 million to replace Campagna. So yeah, now comes the hard part of how to get in Fiete Arp, Salam Ibrahim, Ross, Brewster, Spillane, Igor Vera, Fernandez, Gujman, all on the same pitch. Nunes. If I could play like Barcelona, like Argentina, if I could play like Argentina and just park everyone up front and just have, Farines and maybe Ta at the back with Godfrey, that would be nice. That would be something I could try. Maybe it's a random tactic I'll do for a random episode, but who knows? Or maybe we'll do something like that if we're like the result will not change anything. But anyways, as always, we diverge. Look at this, 3-2. Okay, not the most confident performances, but it's a win nonetheless. So we have two straight wins in the Premier League, followed up by a third win. That's nice. Again, see, skip this. Normally people go from this. I go wherever my head takes me. Sorry, I will try to be more normal if that's the way to go. But yeah, so we took on Brighton. A very weird, quick flurry of goals between Javi Fernandez and Luke Nigo. But then Jordan Ross and Spillane made sure that we were comfortable at the end. They didn't pose much of a threat. I kind of believed we were going to win. And, in front of 25,000 people, they were happy with this. I was happy with this. Maybe we're finally starting to push on a little bit. To be fair, I was a bit harsh, maybe because we lost what, three games here. Everton is hard, City's hard, Liverpool is not the best. I mean, not the best team to play if you're trying to win. But I think because we spent so much money, I expected like Chelsea. Ooh, I actually wonder how loud that'd be. But yeah, might have to cut it down. But yeah, if you look at Blackpool here, we completely rotated the squad apart from Vulker Farines. Butland was injured. We let Christian Rodriguez play, our youngster. Jonathan Tapp was the only first team player at the back. And then we had a bunch of rotated players. We got Fernandez on, Bazai, Settle, Brewster, Fiat Arp. Ali Crawford came on in the last minutes just to stretch his legs. And Diallo came on as well. So good win for a fully rotated squad. Today, like I promised, we are going to have a double episode because, I don't know, I keep showing you not the Champions League, wish one day, but I'll show you I'll show Fiorentina and West Ham because you need to see some Premier League stuff. Wow. Words are difficult indeed, but we're ready to play on probably the best team in our group, and I think we're going to play like this. We're going to have this pretty much same back four, except Tymon's going to come on. He's been complaining that he needs to actually, I forgot about this. I need to put this back up. This was one of my experiments, which I forgot. I wanted to play very short passing, just control the ball, play slowly. Didn't work against the big teams. So we're switching it back to our normal pressing stuff. But yeah, as always, pretty same back four. Same here. Ross coming in instead of Ibrahim. Spillane going on the right. I'm teaching him how to play with his left foot, which is important in modern day football. Maybe he can do, more stuff. And also, again, he scored a pretty good goal again during one of the games. I think it was against Brighton, if I'm not mistaken, where he just managed to curl it in like he did against Stuttgart. But yeah, Varane, Fernandez continue, and we're ready to take them on. We're ready. We're ready to take on Fiorentina. Is this Fiorentina where Salah used to play for? I think so. I think so. Right? I don't know. But yeah, man, this Bolton save is fun. It. I just want to film pretty much every day, but I don't. I have time. I don't have time. I have work. And Quincy Promes plays for them. Interesting. Do we recognize anyone else? Bernat is there. Benassi, Chiesa. How is Chiesa still there? Fiorentina must really, really just they've kidnapped his family and like you're not leaving, mate. Ambisedin. Oh, could he be the new Shevchenko? I don't know. We'll see. We'll take a look. But today, it's important. We have an important game. We need to win this. I mean, 2 losses in a row would not be nice for our standings in Europa. I don't know what happens if you get the third place. Maybe you go into Europa 2. I'd rather not. But at the same time, Europe is Europe, right? We just need to make sure we don't mess up. Raskazov on the ball, carrying it forward. As always, are very good. He's a danger both up front and to the attackers, I guess. Spillane cuts it to Fernandez, and this is why. And this is why we have him there. Our most, not expensive, our most valued player, scoring once again. And as you can kind of tell, I'm a little bit stressed, just a little bit stressed. I don't want to get, Vera gets injured. Yikes. Well, Luca Nunes, this is why you have so much depth like we do up front. But I don't like this. What is it? It's lower leg injury. Well, that's kind of, could be anything. It could be from broken leg to, someone scratched them a little bit when they fall down. But yeah, this is why I'm trying and struggling to put Ross and Fernandez up front together because they're really, really good. They're two good players. And again, this was one of the things where the way I used to play is Gudrun missing the ball. The way I used to play is I used to have a tactic and I kind of build around it. But the more I play this game, the more I'm tempted by the random, wonder kids that I find. And he was one of those. Although at the time, I think Jordan Ross was the one. Yeah, Jordan Ross was the random one that I was like, you know what? We need a British player in our squad, don't we? And here we go. We have Jordan Ross, and now we have too many strikers. And then I look at Fiete Arp and Brewster, and I'm like, okay, those are good. They are very good players. And we need, I mean, man, if you sign someone for 275k from Bayern Munich, that's a good thing. And probably, we might sell him on. He will definitely get annoyed. But after the first half, 1-0, we had 10 shots, they had 2. A much better start. I think this time we started, pretty hotly and are kind of starting to fall away just a little bit. So I think we're going to tell him to get creative as well. Spillane, as always, making things from, I don't want to say his favorite position, but he does really well on that side. He does not. He needs 2 players to stop him as well, as you can see. Ta, what's he doing on the wing? I think he can play on the wing. Great cross to Fernandez. No one else picks up. And we pick up again. This is why you have Godfrey. He slots back a little bit, covers it. Hopefully that will stop the flurry of goals from counterattacks that we can see. Didn't help us against Stuttgart. But Stuttgart, I don't think they knew what they were doing. They were very excited. Timon. This is a very long, interesting highlight. Ross puts a good cross and hits the post. Bernat pushes it in. Oh no. I thought this was going to be a pointless highlight, and VAR disallows the goal to offside. Hey! Ross? Oh, come on. Did he interfere with play, though? Unless he shoved him. Sure, whatever. If this comes to bite us, I call this a conspiracy. If not, that's fine. Promise doesn't promise to score. Oh no. As a Spartak fan, man, I miss this guy. He was so creative for us. He was roughly the only good thing at Spartak at the time. And now we're actually starting to get excited. You got Jordan Larson tearing it up. Bakayev is starting to be creative a little bit. Those sort of players. We're missing everyone in the box, and good save by Farines. Already an improvement of Butland, and we are starting to get dominated. Although no, I say that Spillane clears it. No, we're starting to get pressed quite deeply. Look at this. We are starting to push off a little bit. Come on, push up a little bit. Where's my midfield? Why are they not pushing up as well? Gudjman is... No, that's Nunes. Gudjman is here somewhere, not pressing. I think the fact that Godfrey is a halfback does limit us as well because we are not winning the midfield battle because he drops solo. Gujman. Chiesa. Chiesa steals the ball. Right. I'm not happy with that. Chiesa blows past everyone to the middle. No one is in the middle. And a great clearance by Besedin. Well, was that a shot? Aw. That was harsh. That was harsh. I can imagine if I missed a shot like that, I would not be. Yeah, and he comes off straight away. Oh, dude. We ruined his career. Probably not. I don't think they're going to judge him by one game against Bolton. Toure, Benassi, every highlight is theirs. And Godfrey just hits the guy and forgets to take the ball. I think he just likes tackling. Bernat, lucky to not have conceded an own goal. Is anyone going to get to it? Promise. Borja Iglesias, and this is what a top striker can do compared to Besedin. I mean, I'm harsh. But Borja Iglesias comes back from injury in style as well. The big man. I won't be surprised if he outmuscled Braithwaite at this rate. Let's take a look. 2 players marking him. Ta went to miss the tackle. Oh no, he got the tackle, and yeah, I blame Braithwaite for not being more aware. We had a chance to actually win, and yeah, they're starting to press us. I think he must have done something during the half to inspire them. VAR for handball. If this was the Premier League, I'll be in trouble. Let me nervously sip my coffee. Actually, no. In case he gives a penalty, I don't want to spin on my computer. That would not be good. Oh man, they do these things for so long. I don't know. It doesn't bring much to the game. Is it possible to get rid of it? What's he gonna say? Timon is gonna be the death of me. I swear to you. Promise steps up. Does his promise come true? Does he promise not to score against his old fan? He takes forever to take it. Yes, he continues his promise. Okay, man. The episodes have been kind of, first of all, kind of long, and I'm sorry for that. I don't know. I just like talking, and at the same time, they've been definitely kind of negative, which I will try to work on. I do notice that that's a little bit, not a. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, to be fair, I am kind of annoyed at this game, and Timon's gonna get the hell out of here. He asks me so if he could play more. I go, yes, sir. You know, I believe in you. You've done great things for me, and this is how he pays me. Is he trying to challenge me or something? Because then I can't be like, oh no, you played crap. He's like, oh, I didn't play crap. It's like, well, you keep losing players on your right, and Bianchi is starting to be much better. I don't know. I gave him a chance. He's not really trying to do anything with it. Spillane not creating anything. Ta plays it out. Godfrey carrying it. Gujman. He is dropping back a little bit too deep, deeper than Godfrey actually, which is peculiar. Bianchi, the new man that came on, number 99, takes a shot, and that's the difference between, let's just say, inspired substitution. And this is the difference between Timon wingback and Mauricio Bianchi. I think I bought him as well as I bought him as a midfielder. And I saw that he had potentially like a yellow or light green to play on the left back, and I actually thought, hey, let's actually take a look at him. He has improved a little bit. His marking's gone up, which is nice. But off the balls, work rate, techniques, crossing, dribbling, he is a perfect wingback, isn't he? I know he's good for Mazzala, but let's see how he's a wingback. Perfect. Wow, and what's his shots like? 13. Man, this guy is the future left back. And as we have been noticing this year, it is kind of hard to find good left backs. So if you find a good midfielder, a lot of the times I would change him to the... Ooh, is that hit the post? Yeah, I flicked the crossbar. You would try to change him to the wingers. Wingbacks. I think at some point they even tried to put a winger as a wingback. That was interesting. He couldn't defend for crap, but he was very good on attacking. Spillane. Ooh, so close. 2-1. We just need to hold on, boys. We just need to hold on. We have been playing okay, apart from the first half of the second half. Yeah, something like that. But I think we're finally getting back into it, and I do believe it's got something to do with Bianchi coming on. Did Spillane just kick the ball out of anger? Peculiar. How peculiar. I don't like a highlight on the 93rd minute. I know it's at their half, but no one's pressing anyone. Castrovilli, Perfetti, Two people on him, doesn't do anything. Toure. Godfrey picks it up. Sure, doesn't pick it up. He has to tackle. He has to tackle. No, he doesn't. Chiesa. Will Bianchi do anything? Oh, wait, the ball went over. Wow, my brain just lagged. And he won't take the throw quickly. Good man. Good man. I appreciate the fact that you're not going to throw away points. Spillane. Don't make a mistake. Godfrey. Gujman. Played it safe. And we finally have a first win in Europe with Wulker Farines. 5 saves held. That's not bad. Bianchi came on the... Oh, come on. On the 76th minute to win us the game. Becomes man of the match after, what, 13, 14 minutes of game time? Absolutely magnificent. Well done, guys. That was a really good win. That was a really good win for us. Wow. Nice. And we have a little bit of time, like almost no time between us and West Ham. But as always, I don't want to bore you with this stuff. Besides, we kind of, a lot of times, people, come on, we all skip a lot of this stuff. So yeah, I will see you when we take on West Ham. Okay, and we are back for the 6th and 7th place playoff between West Ham and Bolton. Yeah, we have not started too well, although we are kind of on par to do what we did last year, but after spending a lot of money, like I told you, it's not the best thing. They are the little bit favorites. I don't see how, but, sure. We're Bolton, no one rates us. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a pretty much same lineup. No one is really tired, which is strange after 2 games. So maybe managers, they lie. They always lie when when you talk about, oh, we had 3 games in a week. It's like, no, my players just had, 2 games in 2 days or 3 days. So, well, no, technically 4 days. So yeah, we are ready. Same squad. Only difference is I'm trying to play Godfrey as Secundo Volante. And the thought behind that is there is no thought behind that. I wanted to have him be a bit higher. So the way Volante does work, I think, like Secundo Volante, he does work like a deep lying playmaker, but also as a bit of a box to box. So the problem that I have been noticing with my team, and I don't know if this will fix it, but it's something I want to try out, is the fact that, yeah, it's all good to have a halfback here, but basically this just means Gujman is alone to defend this whole place by himself. And a lot of the times we get outplayed. Right. Enough of that. I am becoming very tactical with this. I'm trying new things. Before Football Manager 21 comes out, I want to try some stuff. I want to figure it out. Although, to be fair, I won't be surprised. What year was it when they just had a random, like, you're used to all the tactical stuff and they started adding new things and you're just like, I have no idea what this does. Like a few years back, Secundo Volante wasn't even a thing. Which, to be fair, makes sense. Football evolves. You need to evolve with it. Otherwise, you just, play very old and bad football and you lose. So now I can see why we are rated a bit less. It's because West Ham are the best defense in the Premier League. Wow. What's more realistic, Bolton playing in Europe or West Ham having a good defense? Yep, answers on tell me. Write in the comments, what do you think? Yeah, I was going to say answers on a postcard. I was watching too much Work the Space. It's coming in your head, man. It is very... I don't know what to say. It's very sticky to the head. I'm not sure. England is not my first language. And we're ready to go. England is the country where we play this game. And hopefully, my brain does not limit me from winning matches. Bianchi, Ross, already. See, I like him. He made a direct pass to Ross. Although, to be fair, after how badly Timon plays, I think any positives is good. Ross running in. He's alone. Instead of curling it like Spillane would have done, he decides to hit it at the keeper, and there was another chance, and there was a lot of stuff. And that's the end of the highlight. We had 2 shots in the first minute. Again, could have had a chance to, score the first goal. That would have been very nice. First goal in the first minutes again would show that we're finally learning how to play the bloody game. So yeah, it probably did help that I stopped, sitting back and actually started pressing teams. But again, counterattacks are the problem, especially with my wingback so far up. As you can see here, here's Raskazov, here's, Bianchi. Yeah, here we go, counterattack. There's no Raskazov here, so it's now... Bianchi did return quickly, but we are being kind of countered, especially Wilson's fast pace, but it's not accurate enough, so that's good. Okay, so it's a bit of a nervy start. Not much really interesting happening apart from the very first shots. We are dominating possession, finally. It's really important for me to dominate possession. I don't know why. It's just... Man, that's just how I play. I like playing at the back. I like playing short passing. I don't know. I think when I started this, I really liked the way Mourinho played, just counters, but I'm not sure it really works a lot of the times. You have to have a specific set of players. But with this, you can kind of build it a bit better because football players are more technical nowadays. They can pass, they might be a bit slower. They don't rush out as quickly. So, yeah. But yeah, definitely. What's his name? Mourinho is my favorite manager. Although, to be fair, Klopp is what I'm trying to base my current football on. Okay, that's a kind of a lie. I do think I am still kind of thinking with Pep Guardiola's kind of tactics mixed with Jurgen Klopp's more demand press, I guess. But yeah, Spillane, see, as we win the ball back on the third of the pitch, Spillane brings it forward all the way. If he had his left foot there, he could have placed around the keeper, but he doesn't. Shame. But again, that's kind of my fault for playing him on the right. He knows it. I know it. Everyone knows it. Your dog knows it. Not as exciting as the previous game. Maybe because I didn't put on Bianchi from the bench, who's also actually not having a decent game, surprisingly. I also don't think Ross really likes this position, but that's okay. We're going to do this kind of substitution. Spillane is also tired, so I think we're going to Fernandez still can't play there. I'm not a fan of that. What is happening here? Fiete Arp, why can't he still play there? Interesting. What if we do something like this? I do want to win this game, and I forget to stop the game. Vera is a passenger, as always. Makes me unhappy. But let's do it like this. Bring him a bit lower. Bring Gujman on the right. On my left. Wow. I can't tell my left from right, and you can tell how I graduated from uni. Vera puts a cross into Fernandez, who just misses it. So he is one of the good ones today. Fiat Arp, can he do something? Or maybe he can't do anything without his pal, buddy, chap, Brewster. 86 minutes, still nothing happening. Again, not the worst result, but he can play. Oh no, he can play wingback. Sorry, that's my fault. Christian Rodriguez. Let's bring him on. He is a bit of a more center back player. But I need to give him some game time. He's a decent player. He plays a lot for the Ecuador national team. Maybe he's the new Ener Valencia? Not Ener Valencia. Antonio Valencia? Godfrey clears it. Wait, is Valencia from Ecuador? Huh. Right, I'm going to have to Google that later. Arp, is he going to square it? He does square it. That looks offside to me. Fernandez, and he hits it right at the keeper. And that was an offside. But hey, good chance. At least he passes it. I mean, granted, he took his time. Last highlight. Again, I think I'm afraid to speak. I'm in trouble. Jose Mourinho's lines come out, and we almost get it through the goal. Wow. Yeah. Thank God for goal line technology, huh? Otherwise, that could have been in. Undeserved, but yeah. And hey, perfect thing. It kind of balances out the very long episodes that I've been doing. I don't know. I need to start cutting them down again. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just enjoying this a little bit. I'm sorry. And also, it doesn't help that I'm watching Work the Space. Yeah, it's Work the Space. And he does like an hour-long videos, and I just kind of watch it. But yeah, I guess he's a little bit more interesting than me. So, it's 5 unbeaten for us, which is decent. We are still stuck in 7th place. Not too far away from Champions League spots, as you can see. To the 3rd, it's only 2 points, and we're all in equal games. I did have the harder games, and Chalov, which is good news for me, is one of the top scorers. Good man. Oh my goodness, went to Barcelona, did alright, and then went to Wolves on loan, actually, and is still doing alright. So, this is good for the national team stuff. Don't forget, I'm the national manager. What does this mean? Well, actually, I do need to check because I did pick the Russian team. I think I'm actually playing soon. Potentially, I don't want to do this too often. We have played Greece and Ukraine. I might just do Greece next one. I just don't want to be showing you guys the same stuff. I will definitely be doing the big tournaments, which are next year. No, that's a lie. 2025, 2026. So as long as I don't lose my job, we can have a big tournament for you guys. But yeah, Arsenal wants Golovin. And hey, Monaco. If you know, you know. But yeah, so none of the Russia stuff this week for you guys. And we do have a 14-day gap for Watford, so expect a friendly or two to get some cash. I don't know if we need it. Let's see. Well, I do talk a lot about Tottenham and United, so I'm actually thinking, which is rare, let's do United. Why not let's do United? Because they're very much around us, and it gives us a good time to kind of actually play a little bit of games, not stagnate too much in the same spot. And I guess we might have to come back after that for the Fiorentina game, depending how this game goes. Carabao Cup against Arsenal, not really important. So yeah, I will see you for the Man United game on the 24th of November, 2024. You don't have to wait 4 years to watch this video. You can watch it in maybe in a week or so. I'm actually not sure. But yeah, so thank you for watching. We have taken on 2 teams in this episode. We have taken on, Fiorentina. We won 2-1. And then we took on West Ham, which was 0-0. And funnily enough, this game is not televised. Sure, it is televised. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, talking about that, do you guys know why all the matches are televised, but why is this match you get money, but for this match you don't? Because, you can watch any of these matches in real life. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my European travels. And yeah, I will see you in the next episode, guys. See ya!